Welcome to Top Animal Zone.
Top 10 foreign ministers of the animal world. When we think of diplomacy, we often imagine handshakes, suits, and formal talks. But out in the wild, some animals have mastered the art of peaceful connection in their own quiet, surprising ways. They form friendships, show empathy, and even build bonds across species. No politics involved at Top Animal Zone. We're all about discovering these extraordinary sides of the animal world. In this episode, we'll introduce you to 10 creatures. So naturally social and warm-hearted, they've earned the nickname Foreign Ministers of the Wild. Get ready for a journey full of unexpected friendships and heartwarming moments. Top 1. Capybara. The capybara, often affectionately dubbed the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the animal world, is famous for its unmatched friendliness and social charm. As the largest rodent on Earth, the capybara doesn't just impress. With its size, it wins hearts with its calm, gentle, and incredibly tolerant nature. Whether it's dogs, cats, ducks, birds, or even more intimidating creatures like crocodiles, capybaras can often be found lounging peacefully among them. As if hosting a laid-back animal summit, these social animals thrive in groups and genuinely enjoy the company of others, not just their own kind, but any species willing to hang out. Capybaras are not territorial or aggressive and rarely engage in fights or disputes. Many animals seem to recognize this gentle aura, often choosing to rest beside capybaras, follow them around, or even climb on top of them, with zero complaints. From their easygoing friend, what makes the capybara truly special is its peaceful energy and incredible social adaptability. It doesn't need loud displays or dominance to be respected. Instead, it earns love through patience, warmth, and unshakable calm. That's why its playful title as Minister of Foreign Affairs fits perfectly, not for its negotiation skills, but for its peaceful heart and ability to bring animals together like no other. Top 2. Dolphins. If the animal kingdom held international conferences, dolphins would surely be leading the marine delegation. Often called the ocean diplomat, dolphins are known for their exceptional intelligence, social nature, and friendly interactions not just with their own kind, but with humans and even other sea creatures. Dolphins communicate through a complex system of clicks, whistles, and body language, allowing them to coordinate, share information, and strengthen bonds within their pods. But their talents don't stop at social skills. In the wild, dolphins have been observed helping injured pod mates, assisting in hunts through teamwork, and even rescuing humans in distress, pushing them toward the shore or protecting them from sharks. What makes dolphins so beloved is their apparent curiosity and kindness. Unlike many wild animals, dolphins often approach boats and swimmers, seemingly just to say hello or playfully interact. Their intelligence, combined with a natural ease in social situations, gives them a unique ability to bridge gaps between species. With charm, empathy, and a knack for peaceful connection, dolphins truly embody the spirit of diplomacy in the deep blue sea, earning their place as one of nature's most remarkable and heartwarming communicators. Top 3. Labrador Retriever. Some animals don't just live among us. They make life better just by being there. Labrador Retrievers are one of those rare companions. Known around the world for their warm hearts and calm souls, Labs have become more than just pets. They're family, caregivers, and quiet heroes in countless lives. Their gentle nature and endless patience make them perfect around children and the elderly. Whether serving as therapy dogs in hospitals, guiding the visually impaired, or supporting veterans with PTSD, Labradors bring comfort in ways words often can't. Their empathy feels almost human, sensing emotions, offering quiet support, or simply being there when someone needs a friend. But it's not all serious work. Labs are also joyful, tail-wagging bundles of energy who greet life and strangers like old friends. They thrive in social settings, playing well with other animals and spreading friendliness wherever they go. Whether they're offering a paw to someone in need or just being the happy, goofy friend everyone loves, Labrador Retrievers are true ambassadors of kindness in the animal world. Top 4. Sea Lion. If the animal kingdom had a beach club, the sea lion would be the one greeting everyone at the entrance, relaxed, confident, and irresistibly sociable. With their sleek bodies and effortless charm, sea lions embody the laid-back diplomacy of coastal life, winning friends both in the water and out of it. Unlike many wild animals that flee from human presence, sea lions are more curious than cautious. They often swim right up to boats, lounge casually on docks, and even steal the spotlight at harbors and marinas. Their playful behavior and openness to interaction have made them beloved not only in the wild, but also in aquariums and marine centers around the world. But sea lions aren't just performers, they're also team players. In the wild, they live in large, boisterous groups where communication is key. Using barks, grunts, and expressive body language, they manage everything, from social bonding to territory disputes with surprising coordination. Their intelligence and adaptability make them fast learners and trusted members of any marine community, human or otherwise. Whether they're sunbathing on the rocks or catching waves like ocean athletes, sea lions radiate a kind of cool, collective charisma that few animals can match. If the oceans had their own ambassador of friendliness, there's no doubt it would be the sea lion, flippers up, smile wide, always ready to make peace and make a splash. Top 5. Meerkat. In the harsh, sun-scorched deserts of Africa, you wouldn't expect to find warmth, not just in temperature, but in spirit. Yet that's exactly what you'll discover if you look closely at a meerkat colony. These tiny creatures live with a big heart, proving that even in the toughest environments, compassion and community can thrive. More than just survivors of the desert, meerkats are natural-born team players. Living in tight-knit families called mobs, they rely on trust, cooperation, and constant communication to keep their groups safe and strong. They groom one another to build bonds, take turns standing guard to watch for danger, and even raise each other's pups like a true village. Their kindness doesn't end with their own kin. Within their group, meerkats interact with remarkable gentleness and patience, rarely showing aggression and always prioritizing the well-being of the whole. Whether it's sharing a meal or offering protection, every meerkat plays a part in the greater good. With their deep sense of loyalty and selflessness, meerkats remind us that diplomacy doesn't always require words. Sometimes, it's simply about being there for one another. And that's why they've rightfully earned their place among nature's most endearing ambassadors of harmony. Top 6. Pigeon. In a world full of noise and haste, there's something quietly reassuring about the presence of pigeons. You'll find them in the busiest corners of our cities, calmly strutting through parks, gathering in quiet flocks, or perching side by side on rooftops, as if reminding us that harmony can exist even amid the chaos. Far more than just urban dwellers, pigeons have shared a long and peaceful history with humans. Across cultures and centuries, they've symbolized love, loyalty, and above all, peace. Their gentle nature, unthreatening presence, and ability to live so closely with people have made them one of the most familiar and underestimated companions in our daily lives. But pigeons are not just symbols. They are also surprisingly capable allies. Their intelligence and strong homing instincts once made them essential messengers in times of war. Even today, their quiet companionship continues to soothe and connect, living in flocks, rarely showing aggression and blending seamlessly into the rhythm of human life. Pigeons embody a quiet diplomacy. They don't demand attention. They earn it through presence, patience, and peace. It's no wonder they've come to represent the very essence of friendliness, deserving their place as gentle ministers of foreign affairs in the animal kingdom. Top 7. Otter. Otters are widely known not only for their intelligence and playful behavior, but also for their heartwarming friendliness both toward their own kind and, occasionally, toward humans. These semi-aquatic mammals thrive in rivers, lakes, and coastal waters, where they form close-knit social groups and display behaviors that melt hearts across the globe. One of the most endearing things about otters is their habit of holding hands while floating on their backs during sleep. This isn't just cute, it's a practical way to keep their group from drifting apart in the water. This instinct to stay close reflects their deep sense of social bonding and mutual trust. Otters are rarely seen alone. They hunt, play, groom, and rest in pairs or family units, always looking out for one another. Their playful nature is legendary. Whether sliding down riverbanks, juggling rocks, or engaging in mock wrestling matches, otters show a zest for life. that few animals can match. They're also vocal communicators, using a range of squeaks, whistles, and chirps to stay in touch with their group. In human care, otters often show a remarkable ability to interact and adapt. Their curiosity makes them easy to engage with in conservation centers or zoos, where they often become stars of educational programs. Friendly, cooperative, and emotionally expressive, otters remind us of the joy that comes from community, connection, and simply having fun together. Top 8. Penguin. In a land where the wind bites and the sun barely rises, survival demands more than strength, it demands unity. Amid the icy silence of Antarctica, penguins have built lives not just around endurance, but around togetherness, showing us that even in the coldest places on Earth, warmth can come from each other. These endearing birds aren't just famous for their wattle or their tuxedo-like appearance. They are some of the most socially bonded animals in the natural world. Living in massive colonies that stretch into the thousands, penguins depend on cooperation at every stage of life. From tightly packed huddles that shield against brutal storms to shared parenting that defies the norms of the animal kingdom, their lives revolve around care and mutual support. What makes penguins especially remarkable is how instinctively egalitarian they are. Both parents nurture the egg, both protect the chick, and beyond the nuclear family, the entire colony often steps in to help raise the young, a kind of collective kindness rarely seen in the wild. Even in the presence of humans, penguins show little fear. Their curiosity and gentle confidence allow them to approach with ease, as if their trust is something given, not earned. It's this openness, to each other and even to us, that makes them feel so universally beloved. In every way, penguins embody the idea that connection is survival. Their story is a quiet but powerful reminder that compassion can flourish anywhere, even in the snow. Top 9. Horse. Horses have long been considered one of the most intelligent, loyal, and emotionally connected animals to humans. Beyond their majestic appearance and physical strength, they possess an extraordinary sensitivity to human emotions. Horses can pick up on a person's mood through tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions, making them ideal companions in therapy, sports, and even emotional support. Known for their sharp intuition and trainability, horses respond especially well to patience and kindness. They are capable of forming deep bonds with their caregivers and can remember people who have treated them well, even after long periods apart. This emotional memory strengthens their reputation as one of the most affectionate and devoted animals. Horses often show remarkable gentleness around children, the elderly, and people with disabilities. Their calm demeanor and careful movements in these situations reflect a natural empathy that not all animals display. When raised in a nurturing environment, horses become loyal, friendly, and dependable partners. That it's no surprise that horses are often referred to as emotional mirrors, reflecting our energy back to us with honesty and grace. More than just helpers in labor or sport, they are true companions, offering connection, trust, and a quiet kind of understanding that makes them beloved across cultures and generations. Top 10. Bonobo monkey. If evolution is a mirror, then bonobos reflect a side of humanity we often forget exists, the side rooted not in conflict, but in compassion. Among our closest relatives in the animal kingdom, bonobos don't just share our DNA. They share our potential for empathy, emotional depth, and peaceful coexistence. In a natural world where dominance and aggression often reign, bonobos offer a striking alternative. Rather than fighting for control, they bond. Rather than asserting power through fear, they connect through grooming, play, embracing, and acts of intimacy that calm tensions and restore trust. Their entire way of life revolves around harmony, not hierarchy. What's even more extraordinary is who leads the way: the females. Bonobo societies are matriarchal, shaped by cooperation, not control. Within these gentle communities, sharing is common, comfort is freely given, and emotional intelligence flows through every interaction. They don't just tolerate each other, they care for one another in ways that challenge our assumptions about the animal world. Scientists have marveled at their behavior, consoling the distressed, sharing food with strangers, choosing kindness over personal gain in experiments. These acts aren't trained, they're instinctive. And in them, we see echoes of our better selves that eye in every embrace and every gentle gesture. Bonobos teach us that survival doesn't always belong to the strongest. Sometimes it belongs to the kindest. And there you have it, a glimpse into the gentler side of the wild, where friendship, empathy, and quiet cooperation speak louder than strength. These remarkable animals remind us that survival isn't always about being the fiercest. Sometimes, it's about showing up for one another, sharing space, and choosing peace over power. Thanks for being part of this journey through nature's most heartwarming ambassadors. If this episode made you smile, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Top Animal Zone, where the wild reveals not just its wonders, but its warmth. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, in every corner of nature, a little friendliness goes a very long way.